Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm doing something totally different on the channel. I've never done this yet, which is do a review of a series. I think I might do this after every episode of my favorite indie shows. This indie show right here, the Gaslight District pilot, is one of the shows I would definitely be keeping up track on because I really love the pilots. I'm gonna break my review down into two parts, which is what I liked and what I disliked. So, for starters, what I liked. The animation for an indie show is the best I've ever personally seen. I think the animation is so clean and the characters all have different looks to them. It just looks cool. The style reminds me of The Nightmare Before Christmas, which I love the style. It doesn't fully replicate it though, like it still keeps like its own identity, which I find cool with shows, is that having its own style, like if you see it, you know exactly what the show is. I also thought the voice acting was perfect to go with the characters and the animation. The storyline is already fun and interesting and different, but the story is going like really quick in the pilot. Oh, and Michael Kovac is in the show. Are you also surprised? Well, I'm not. As usual, he did an amazing job. Another part I loved is it does have curse words on it, but they don't overuse cussing, and there is a lot of gore, which I really do fuck with it. Like the style of gore, like it makes it where it's not like very, very disgusting, but there's some parts where it's like really detailed, like oh. But that just means they did a really good job, and I feel like it's an amazing change from what we usually get, which is like barely any gore at all. Last but not least, I liked Redhead. Need I say more? So, as you hear, there's a lot about this I love. There's one big, gigantic thing I disliked, which the pacing of the show is way too quick. Watching it once, honestly, isn't enough to catch every detail. You'd have to watch it, like, 20 times or more to like get every detail and to like really understand it. I hope that when actual episodes come out in season 1 they slow it down a bit. And the downside of the pacing of the show is that it's kind of difficult to keep track of characters, as we do have quite a few characters thrown at us quickly. And what's funny is how some of them are thrown at us and just killed like as well. So yeah, hopefully as the season goes on, the storyline and backgrounds of characters become easier to understand. So what do I rate this on the Jameso scale? I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. It would have been a 10 out of 10 if the pacing was just a little better, but again, it's a pilot and they probably had like a time frame, like they can only fit this much in. Yeah, and that's it for my first review. This is my first review on the channel. Stay tuned, as there will absolutely be more. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below how you felt about this episode. Give me your guys' review and take on this episode. Oh, and I promised that my next review will be a lot more in depth. I'm sorry about this one. It's just, again, the pacing kind of made it a little more difficult. But the next time, I promise you, will be better. Again, this is my first review.